Hello, everyone. We're back. Today, we're talking Miss Marvel Episode 1 over on Disney Plus. I'm joined today by my mightiest woman and Jeff Wing himself, back from vacation, well rested, ready to go back to school with Miss Marvel. All right, so this is the first episode that came out. I just do want to preface it that leading up to this, none of us were excited for this because we we're thinking this is totally geared at a different audience than like 30-year-old people.
We were wrong.
I would admit we were wrong. We were wrong. At least I would say. What about you, Jeff? How are you feeling about it?
I love that show.
Yeah, this
Okay,
show
okay, so
is
we're all
incredible.
wrong. We are all ready to just end this. We'll talk about one episode, but we might have to drop it because this might be too Disney Channel like for us to be watching without being weird. Because none of us have a child.
This
Like-
the art form was incredible.
It's very
Like-
reminiscent of Lizzie McGuire with like
Oh yeah,
writings, animations, and everything. Honestly,
it was,
I think it's safe to say this is the best MCU TV show that they've released.
Yes, I think that is true, and it's off the first episode, which is awesome. Although they have been, like, in all honesty, kind of getting somewhat better each time.
Yeah.
I think part of it is they're figuring out their formula for it. So
Well, this one, I have to say they were being very experimental, and it paid off.
Yeah.
The visuals were fascinating.
visuals was fascinating. I still think this does resonate with a younger audience a lot, but it's done in a way that even older audiences will still appreciate because there are those shows like that whole family can watch. There are going to be stuff that both people of all ages can enjoy, but there are also shows that, yeah, no, I'm not watching High School Musical.
yeah,
And this did a good job at bringing everyone together.
for sure. And like, they just did so much. It was just incredibly relatable the entire time. Like, you could see yourself as like the older sibling or the younger sibling in that relationship. You could see yourself as the kid and the parent if you have kids. Like, they did a really well job of all of it. I do have a couple questions though. If you were going to this Avenger Con, who would you be? And if you were participating in the Captain Marvel contest, what would be your special item to change Marvel to bring yourself into it?
If I'm going to AvengerCon, I will have to go with the hero of the best MCU movies of all, Ant-Man himself, and apparently the host of the podcast that brought the world to know everything that's ever happened in the Avengers' lives.
Which totally tracks. Scott
If
Lang
anything,
would
I'm just
have the podcast.
upset it's not like Louise doing it, but maybe Louise is a co-host.
As an Avenger? Wong! I'm just kidding. I don't know, honestly. Probably Spider-Man.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, like,
I guess he's not an Avenger.
no, I mean, of the MCU universe. Of
Yeah, but because the con is based on like
the Avengers.
Yeah.
I feel like they think he's part of the Avengers. He was there. It's not like they have like a roster selling toys or anything. Like these are the official Avengers.
But they
Sure,
have people that they recognize officially as Avengers.
I mean, they even talk about Valkyrie.
Do they?
Yeah,
I almost missed that part. Yeah, okay, so probably Spider-Man.
I think I in a change of tone, I would go as Valkyrie. And then for Captain Marvel, I think my one thing I would bring, it would either be like a rainbow flag. It'd probably be a rainbow flag. Yeah.
The one thing I would bring is, I don't know, a chain. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
Unique to me.
What
What would be unique to me as a Haitian? I don't know.
we are now
Some food. Like-
Captain Marvel of the Sea.
Actually, it would be a shark, but Captain.
I don't know
Marvel-
what else there is about me.
Captain Sharkle.
You could be King Shark, the King Shark Captain Marvel. But yeah, I think I honestly was shocked because the reason I was willing to give the show a chance is because when I was hearing the actress talk, she had a lot of interesting takes that I really liked. And I was like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. So I was like, all right. And then I remember I was sitting down and watching it with my friend, and we're like, watch this show be the best one we watched, even though we had the worst expectations for it. And then of course,
I think that's part of it though. Like there was little to no expectations, so everything that they did really stood out.
Like the characters are so well written.
Yeah.
I think Miss Marvel's character is extremely well written. It's like not too overbearing on the from what I've seen at least in the in the first episode. It's not too overbearing on like the YA high school tropes.
So far, not. It's got your bullies and stuff, but like that's.
Yeah, it's only episode 1. We have somewhat of a bully. We don't really have any love angles yet.
Well, we have one. We have the dude crushing hard on Kamala.
I suppose. I guess I just didn't consider it because he's a side character. It's more like usually the main character is like, oh, I want to get with this person.
Yeah, she just wants to.
We just have our Gordo.
Yeah, she just wants to be. She just wants to be super.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
She just wants to be like a cosplaying teenager, having fun, going to cons.
Yeah, she also just wants to be a normal kid.
I don't know how well that's going to go for her leading up to this, but
probably not. But you know, she seemed really excited about having powers,
which was cool. That's how we all feel, right?
If anything, I was like, why after shooting that are you turning your hand towards your face to investigate?
Teenagers, not the brightest. Also, people, not the brightest.
Yeah.
Also, we should look into this blonde girl having powers, the bully, because I feel like she should have died from that.
No, she was caught by the hand.
No, but she totally should have died when.
Oh, you mean the hammer?
The
when
hammer?
I came in and just went.
Oh,
and
she's
carried her up,
concussed.
swapped her back, and then into a wall, and then she fell down.
She's definitely got a concussion.
No, she at least has some broken ribs. I feel like that hammer came down fast. I don't care what this hammer is made of, but if she didn't bounce off and kept with it, she has to have something broken. If not, she's a super as well.
Who was it? Zoe Zimmer? Is that her name?
I can't tell you.
Zoe Zimmer even sounds like a character.
Sounds almost like Zatanna Zatara.
No, it doesn't. Don't you dare. No.
ZZ?
Zoe Zimmer. Teragenesis. What the fuck is teragenesis?
Well, that's how humans get their powers.
Yes. Yes.
She's an inhuman?
Yes.
Zoe Zimmer is an inhuman.
Yes. So she does have powers, just not explicitly stated what her powers are. Oh, and no. After her teragenesis, Zoe was the first person Miss Marvel rescued. So they've kept that the same. But yeah, no.
After Miss
like
Marvel's teragenesis.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zoe does not have power. Miss Marvel got powers, and she's the first person she rescued.
She saves, yeah. And that is all she is. But they did a great job casting her.
Yeah.
I thought she's fine, and she had like the classic Miss Marvel outfit. Not even Captain Marvel's outfit. She had Miss Marvel's outfit.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool touch. But yeah, I don't think I have any more to say about this episode besides it was really good. She got her powers. They went to AvengerCon. Her plan to get herself out of the house was stupid but great because it was just young hijinks.
Yeah, I love them going
very creative
to the bus at the bridge and being like, "No, we're not going to jump onto it."
No. I thought this was going to be a great idea, but when we get to this part of the plan, this does not seem like a great idea.
And I love how the dude's realization is, so your plan is to take the bus.
One of my favorite jokes was, do you think my bike will still be there when we get back? In Jersey City? No.
And the dad's like just complete lack of understanding to technology was tastefully done.
Yes.
I think the dad might be my favorite, honestly.
I
thought he was adorable as a Hulk. If anything, Kamala should have gone with him as a Hulk. I think that costume was actually really cool.
I think he was just very excited. And
he was very excited to be part of it. The daughter's life.
he did the right thing, which is be extremely excited to be a part of your kid's life. But she acted exactly like how a teenager would, which is, oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
I don't want to do this. I want to wear that cosplay I made. I was like, I don't know.
She honestly could have gotten away with just saying, "Hey, I've worked really hard on this costume, so I want to wear it."
No, she couldn't have.
No. That's not how immigrant parents work, Jeff.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, she couldn't have gotten away with that. It would have been like, no, you're wearing this. So
Yeah, I think that's all I have to say on Miss Marvel.
yeah, I'm excited to see what else happens.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till Wednesday for episode 2. I'm expecting good things. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying this. Definitely have to take back my words that this is not for us. This is for everyone.
If you don't like this show, there's something wrong with you.
Well, there's a lot of people online who are not liking this. They did not like Miss Marvel saying the day was saved when Captain Marvel came down, took on alien ships, and fought Thanos. And people were also calling the mom very abusive and like the worst mom in the MCU.
I mean,
I was like, she's a mom.
It's cultural differences, homies. Like, I'm not saying it's not.
People were bringing up
abusive.
Mark's mom like beat him up and like got mad at him all the time. Like, how is that comparable as the worst mom?
That is true. I'm
sure there's other moms that are also really.
No, Moon Knight's mom is the worst mom. Well, yeah, worst mom. Ego is the worst parent.
Ego is the worst parent.
I'm gonna go Thanos, but okay.
I don't know, something about like just so Thanos was terrible, but he at least cared. Ego didn't even care or even try to say that he cared. And yeah, that's really it.
Okay. Ego the Living Planet, worst parent MCU.
Then Thanos.
Then Thanos.
Then Mark's mom.
Mark's mom.
I think I'll put Mark's mom over Thanos.
And then like Howard Stark.
Howard Stark was pretty bad, but he at least cared.
Yeah.
He just was never home.
He was just never around.
Yeah, like, and that's hard, right? Like when you're a working parent, you're the only working parent, and you've created.
Maybe Black Widow's parents for lying to them, but they were pretty cool.
I mean, they weren't even their parents.
But they raised them. It was the closest thing they got.
That's true.
I don't know who else has parents. I don't think we met other parents that often.
Did we talk about? Sorry, random sidetrack. Did we talk about Marvel probably doing a Thunderbolts project?
Oh, we did not.
No. Oh, Odin's a bad parent.
Is he?
Hela.
Was he?
Well, Hela was crazy.
Still your kid. Like, and how crazy was she? Crazy because of her being crazy, or was she crazy because of how Odin treated her and thrusted her into a war?
Yeah, he's up there. He's
not great. He also like kidnapped Loki, raised him as his own, but kidnapped Loki.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you a bad parent.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the
makes you a
kidnapping
bad
made you a
person.
bad parent. That's a bad person, not a bad parent.
Fair.
It would have been bad if he
I
did
feel like
something
we're just
terrible.
pulling strings like here, though. I guess the Vulture was a pretty bad parent.
Was he?
I mean, lying to your kid and wife about what you're doing and just going and committing crimes is pretty bad parenting.
It's very questionable because it wasn't really that necessary. He didn't have to do it.
I mean, he's really understandable as a villain. Like, I get him being.
He lost his job and he was just doing what he needed to do to support his family.
There have been some bad parents in the MCU. That's what I'm learning here.
Yeah, they kind of.
The best one is Scott.
Even May didn't give that much good advice that one time. I think May didn't give great advice when talking about the people from another world. That's to each his own.
Scott might be the best parent.
Where you're like, May always tried to do right, and that's the problem. She was at least a good parent because she showed Peter to always try to do the right thing.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of bad parents in the MCU. Maybe we should not be complaining about parents in the MCU from now on because they're just all bad.
Justice for Kamala's mom. She's not that bad.
Scott Lang is the best parent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our episode of Miss Marvel. Wasn't too much, but tune in next week for episode 2 because I think these are very short episodes. They're like 30 minutes or something. I don't think they're like hour long like other stuff.
Thank you for tuning into the Scott Lang podcast.
We also got to tune into Scott Lang podcast. Like and subscribe our videos, leave a comment, and if you want, you can go like and subscribe Kamala Khan's videos at Slothful something. I forget what it is, but it is an actual on YouTube. It's an actual YouTube channel.
Oh, I have to go watch all of those.
It's an actual YouTube channel, and you can watch a lot of videos.
Link it to the Discord.
Okay.
Definitely. Put it as a link in our description too.
I might just have to go watch this episode and find out what it's called. It's like Sloth Baby Productions. The first thing that comes up when I type in Sloth.
I've never heard her say a bad comic book take. That's good enough for me.
I mean, I don't think it's the
she's better
actor.
than
I
this
think it's
podcast.
the character.
Because we are nothing but hot takes.
Our hot takes are what we look forward to the most. That's why we want to see Titan, and we might watch Gotham Knights.
Oh, we're watching Gotham Knights. We're gonna hate every second of it, but we're watching it.
I forgot that's a show. Why is that a show? Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting.